6. The roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Diamondbacks are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Alex Young gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, here is Jake Cronenworth. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for San Diego, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
First delivery to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than D-Row win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to stand in is Eric Hosmer. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next, here is Fernando Tatis Jr., a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Hosmer, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And in steps Manny Machado, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Now the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. Hot shot down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Blake Snell is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now into the box, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Perdomo.
Into the box, Geraldo Perdomo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Lined hard to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder,
And now here is David Peralta, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
point, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Eduardo Escobar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it. Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Jurickson Profar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 11 home runs, 27 driven in. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Jorge Mateo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. The 2-0. Nola on third. Profar stands at second. No outs. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. From the stretch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is lined hard to deep left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And not in time as the run scores.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in will be Blake Snell. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. The runner's breaking for home. Van Meter is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. The Padres lead it 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate now is Carson Kelly. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That missed close. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Alex.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Young. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Tim LaCastro would be next. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. From the belt, the pitch. So far this year against Southpaws, Hosmer hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knee so you can get in the air.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here's Will Myers. Here's the first pitch to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Myers has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Hit to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
3 runs already home here. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So stepping in is Tim LeCastro. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Tim LeCastro.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And now Geraldo Perdomo hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry, and that's the second out. So now to the plate, David Peralta. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. LeCastro is right there, 1 down. Stepping in once again is Jorge Mateo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
LeCastro is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Blake Snell. First delivery to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Escobar, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the next to bat will be Asdrubal Cabrera. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. J.B. Bukowskis will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 73, J.B. Bukowskis.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the 2nd baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch on its way. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here it comes. Eric Hosmer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. So next to hit is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Manny Machado would be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. He's set and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Padres leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So now here is Carson Kelly. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count now, a ball and a strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. 1 out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And now in the box, Stephen Vogt. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Vogt A 36-year-old veteran. Most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Tim LeCastro is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. If somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the air down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
No, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, David Peralta.
Left fielder.
Swinging a shot toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to. The
3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Yohan Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Will Myers. Now here's the pitch. Lopez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
The catcher.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now back.
Jurickson Profar digs in next.
Profar.
First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he popped him up. Perdomo over to his left. 2 down.
The center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with
Jorge
2 men out. And digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Van Meter.
The first baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here it comes.
Nope, ball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Carson Kelly stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2 balls and a strike. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in next, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Delivery to him.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1 and 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Arizona. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Kevin Ginkel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Kevin Ginkel.
Brian O'Grady is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 delivery.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Peralta, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but
Now
this
back.
guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over to first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
High in the air out to center field. LeCastro will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. Christian Walker is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
53. Christian Walker.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So here is Tim LeCastro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Geraldo Perdomo. A curveball hit right back at him. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now. Next to hit, David Peralta trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. From the stretch. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mateo is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. The D-backs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Peralta. And that one is gone. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's now 7-4.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that brings up Austin Nola. First delivery to him. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still only one out in the inning. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Jurickson Profar. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's just 1 for 6. Now the first pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 3-1. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next, it'll be Jorge Mateo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Stephon Crichton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Stephon Crichton.
Trent Grisham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Trent Grisham.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The numbers, 282 to start play, 22 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Taken there by Cabrera, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Friars 7 and the Diamondbacks 4. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now it'll be Josh Van Meter. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Josh Van Meter.
Tucupita Marcano is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop, number 16.
Jorge Ona is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Defensively for the Padres. Now playing right.
Popped him up.
Number 63.
Hosmer waits on it. One away. Now to the plate as Drupal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cabrera.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Pomerantz, a native of Tennessee, who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. Way outside. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Nick Ahmed come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
13. Nick Ahmed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
16.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner in third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Tim LeCastro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Fouled off. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Hosmer moving to his left, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Dalton Varsho will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Defensively for the D-backs. Now playing right field.
Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 32.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
Leading off the second baseman, Jake.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled away. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open up an 8-5 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Stepping in now, Tucupita Marcano.
The shortstop, Tucupita Marcano.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in there.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready to take his hacks again. Manny Machado lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting.
Up
Right
next,
fielder.
Jorge Ona,
Jorge
though they might pitch
Ona.
around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Padres 8 and the Diamondbacks 5. Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen
Now
to shut
pitching
things
for
down
San
here in the
Diego.
9th.
Number 27, Keone Kela.
Geraldo Perdomo will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's set and the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Kela, a former Pittsburgh Pirate who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. At the plate, David Peralta will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Fouled off. Popped him up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last debut. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Lifted in the air to center field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. So he waited till the 9th inning when he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
So there's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Fouled away. Escobar leads off first with one away. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Padres get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Blake Snell earns win number 7 on the season. Alex Young was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Keone Kela records the save, number 36 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.